Yo, what's going on, everybody? Marco Master here, back with some more BR changes in War Thunder. Today we will be tackling the mighty beast of the Soviet Union. Okay, this is the biggest tech tree in the game, so it might take us a little bit, but let's get right into it. So starting off at our reserve tier of 1.0, we have our BT5, the T-26, the T-26-4, probably the shittiest Russian tank in the game. The SU-5-1, the Gez AAA-4M, don't realize why we even have that, and then the T-26 Premium. Yeah, the Gez AAA-4M, that's literally just 4 7.62 machine guns. That's absolutely garbage. Alright, at 1.3, we have the BT-7, the T-28 1938, the T-60, the Guess AA DSHK, which is the 12.7mm variant. Also not very good. And then we have the BM824, the weird little T60 chassis with rockets on, I believe. I think it's the T60 chassis, not sure. At 1.7, we have the T28, the T26E, the RBT5, and the BA11. The RBT5 is a very unique vehicle and pretty fun if you ever actually get to use it. Alright. Now at 2.0, we have the T35. And that is it. At 2.3, we have the SU-76M, BT-7M, T-70, SU-76M. 2.7, we have the T-80, not the MBT, the low tier T-80. The SU-57, not the stealth fighter jet thing. No, not that good. Get over it. Also, we have the T-3, which is also known as the Panzer III, just stolen by the Russians. Simple as that. Then we have the T-28E and the Z-37. Z-37 is a pretty unique vehicle as well. Don't think you can get it anymore though. Now, starting off at 3.0, we have the ZiZ-30, the Gaz MM72-K, the SU-122, the SU-76D, and the BM13N. Starting with 3.3, we have the T-50, the SU-57B, which has a 57mm cannon, very nice. We have the BTR-152A. We then have the ZiZ-43, and the stolen M3 medium from America. It's not actually stolen, it's Lend-Lease. Alright. At 3.7, we have the T-34-1940, the ZiZ-12-94AM, the Yag-10 29-K, and the T-126, which is a slightly better version than the T-50. Alright, at 4.0, we have the ZSU-37, the BT-78 F-32 cannon, the little BT-7 with a 76mm cannon, very interesting. We have the SMK, and the possibly Lend-Lease Mark II Matilda, which is a Matilda with a 76mm cannon on it. Very interesting. Then at 4.3, we have the T-34-1941, the KV-1 L11, the KV-2 1939, the T-34E STZ, the SU-152, the PTR-152D. This one has 4 of the 14.5mm machine guns instead of the 2 on the A variant. And then we also have the KV-2 1940. Pretty much the exact same as the 1939 variant. 4.7, we have the T-34 1942. The only reason I have this above the 1941 in STZ is due to the fact that the turret armor is what's being increased. On the E, it's more the, well, the ESTZ has it more on the, whole of the tank, which typically isn't shot at as much as the turret is when facing a T-34. So I feel like the 1942 with its up armored turret goes up. Now we also have the KV-1S, the T-34E, and the Su-85A. At 5.0, we have the KV-1 ZIS-5, the ASU-57, the Su-85, the ISU-152, and the Su-100Y, the naval gun vehicle, for some reason. Who thought that was a good idea? Alright, at 5.3, we have the T-3457, really nice vehicle. Then we have the KV-85, the T-3457 1943, premium version. And then we have the KV-2 ZIS-6, a much better KV-2, with a more powerful cannon, honestly. In, well, some ways. Less powerful in other ways. Alright, 5.7, we have the T-3485 D5T, the worst variant of the T-3485. The Su-85M, the ISU-122, the Lend-Lease M4A2, and the KV-122. Who put a 122 in a KV? Yeesh. Alright. At 6.0, we have the better variant of the T-3485. One with better armor and a better reload time. Then we have the IS-1, which is pretty much the IS chassis with an 85mm cannon. We have the PT-76B. We have the ISU-122S. And the Su-122P. Then at 6.3, we have the mighty IS-2, the Su-100, the BTR-ZD, the 2S-1, the KV-220, the best KV-2 variant, and the stolen TV, also known as the Panther. Now at 6.7, the IS-2 1944. This thing did not get out-tiered, neither did the IS-2, because right now they are in kind of predicaments in the actual game, so feel like we'll keep it in there for now. Alright. ASU-85, Su-100P, 2S3M, M53/59, the T-44-122, the Object 248, and the T-34-100. Alright. 7.0, we have a lot less going forward. We have the T-42. Jeez, that was very bad. The T-44, the Type 62, the Su-122-54, and then at 7.3, we have the T-44-100, the ZSU-57-2, and the Object 268. And for our top of the line BR for Russia, we have 7.7, which is very lacking compared to other countries. It's the IS-3 and the BTR-80A. Compare that to Germany, which has a lot there. It has 2, 4, 6, 8 tanks at 7.7. The USSR only gets 2. America gets 4 at the very least, but USSR doesn't have many vehicles for that spot. So, and that actually finishes off our pre-Cold War era. So, starting with Cold War / modern era. With our new reserve vehicles at 8.0, we have our T-54 1947, the IS-4M, the IS-6 Premium, the T-10 AFM vehicle, and the ZSU-37-2. Starting off with an anti-air that has radar, so that's going to be pretty good for them. 8.3, we have the T-54 1949, the T-54 1951, which are actually identical tanks in the game. So, very weird that we had 2 different variants that are the exact same. Nothing different. At least with Shermans, you have a little bit of variance with them, but these, nothing different. Alright, continuing, we had the BMP-1, Object 906, and the Object 120 Premium. At 8.7, we have the Premium TO-55, which is a flamethrower version of the T-55 without the APFSDS. Then we also have the T-10M and the IS-7, where we are done with heavy tanks. Very powerful heavy tanks indeed, though. Alright, and continuing with the ZSU 23-4. A very capable radar anti-air. 9.0, we have the T-55, BMP-2, Object 685, and IT-1. 9.3, we have the T-55 AMD-1, the PT-76-57, and the T-55 AM-1, the premium. 9.7, we have the BMP-3, Sturm S, and the BMD-4. Alright, 10.0, T-62, and Object 435. At 10.3, we have the T-62M-1 and the 2S-25 light tank. Pretty capable light tank, just people don't use it often, surprisingly. 10.7, we have the ZSU-23-4M4, which is the ZSU-23-4, but this time it has missiles. 4 of them, in fact. That's what the M4 is, in my opinion. Then we also have the Object 279. I guess we weren't done with heavy tanks yet. Now we are done with heavy tanks. At 11.0, we have the T-72A and the T-64A. 11.3, we have the T-64B, Object 775, Chrysanthemum S, and that closes that out. 11.7, we have one vehicle, and that is the T-72B. At 12.0, we have the Strela 10M2, nice anti-air, the T-72AV Terms T, the premium, the BMP-2M, and the T-72B 1989, which has the better ERA compared to the T-72B. Has contact 5 instead of impact, or no. I think the Terms has contact 5, right? Oh, let's see. Okay, so contact 1 is on Terms, and then on the B, you have contact 5. That is our thing. Alright. Now at 12.3, we have the Object 292, the Beast, with the 152 cannon and APFSDS. Ooh, it's powerful. We also have the T-80B and the 2S-25M. Really good light tank for Russia. 12.7, we have the T-72M2 Moderna. The T-72 with contact 5 again, I believe. And it also has a 30mm cannon. Oh no, it has Dynas era, which is slightly worse. Alright. Then you also have the T-80UD Premium, which needed to go up because that's just broken. At 13.0, we have the T-90A and the 2S-38. 13.3, you have the 2S-6 and the T-80UM2. The event T-80 didn't have night vision, pretty much. Or not night vision, it doesn't have thermals. Other than that, it's very capable. At 13.7, we have one tank, the very capable T-72B3, the top of the line T-72. At 14.0, we have the T-80U and the squadron vehicle T-80UK. At 14.3, we are empty. Empty. Nothing there. 14.7, we have the Pantsir S1. At 15.0, we have the T-90M and T-80 BVM. And that ends our BR changes. Let me know in the comments if you guys want anything different. If you think something should be different. If you don't like something about this, let me know. I take suggestions. And hopefully you like this. So like the video and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.